I have been moving toward you so quietly that maybe you never even noticed my footsteps. I was never trying to rush into your life or force my way into your heart. I just wanted to be there, slowly, genuinely, and sincerely, because losing you is not something I am willing to risk. There are people who come into our lives and leave without changing anything, but then there are people who make us see the world differently. You became that person for me. Somewhere between our conversations, our little moments, and the memories we created, you became someone I started caring about more than I expected. I never wanted to be the person who only talks when things are easy. I wanted to be the person who stays when things get complicated. I wanted you to know that my feelings were not built on temporary emotions or passing moments. They grew quietly, day by day, without me even realizing how deeply you had become a part of my thoughts. Sometimes I stayed silent, not because I had nothing to say, but because I was afraid of saying the wrong thing. Sometimes I stepped back, not because I cared less, but because I cared so much that I didn't want to make you feel pressured. I wanted my presence in your life to feel like comfort, not a burden. I have been walking toward you with patience because I believe something real is worth taking time for. I don't want a connection that disappears when life becomes difficult. I don't want a moment that fades away after the excitement is gone. I want something honest, something strong, something that both of us can protect. You may not see all the little things I do, the thoughts I keep, or the feelings I carry quietly. But every small effort comes from a place of care. Every time I check on you, every time I think about you, every time I hope you are doing well, it is because you matter to me. I know nobody can promise that life will always be perfect. There will be misunderstandings, bad days, and moments when things feel uncertain. But what I can promise is that I don't want to walk away easily. I don't want to give up on something that means so much to me. You are someone I don't want to lose. Not because I cannot live without you, but because life feels more meaningful knowing someone like you exists. Your smile, your words, your presence, and even your silence have become things I appreciate. I want you to know that I am not here because I expect perfection from you. I am here because I see you as you are. I see your good days and your difficult days. I see the person behind the emotions, the dreams, and the fears. And I still choose to care. Maybe I didn't arrive loudly. Maybe I didn't make grand promises or dramatic gestures. I just kept moving closer in the only way I knew how, with honesty, patience, and a heart that truly values you. I don't want you to feel like you have to choose me because of my words. I want you to choose me because you feel safe with me, because you feel respected, because you feel understood. Real connections are not forced, they are built. If there is ever a moment when you wonder how much you mean to me, remember this: I have been quietly choosing you. In my thoughts, in my actions, and in the way I continue to care. I have been moving toward you because something about you feels worth protecting. I don't know exactly what the future holds, but I know one thing: losing someone like you is not something I am willing to risk without trying. I want to keep showing you that my feelings are real. I want to keep proving that my intentions are genuine. You are not just another person in my life. You are someone who made a difference. Someone who made me want to become better, love deeper, and appreciate the little moments more. So if you ever feel me getting closer, understand that it is not because I am chasing something temporary. It is because my heart recognized something special in you, and I don't want to ignore that feeling. I have been moving toward you quietly, hoping that one day you will look back and realize that every step I took was because you mattered. Because you were worth the patience. Because you were worth the effort. Because losing you is not something I am willing to risk.